Yo! Hi, guys. How you doing? Welcome into yet another exciting episode of Eric Edits all his audiobooks, evidently erroneously.
Chapter 4, Resurgence of Nationalism.
All right, so now that we're on the topic, I do have to broach the topic in a little bit and maybe put out a little bit of disqualifier. This book is talking about the concept of nationalism. It's not making an argument for nationalism. That's not what it's doing. If you tune in and you hear the word nationalism, I need you to know this is not a book on that concept and arguing for it. I've had in the past when people have tuned in and they've heard that and they've tuned right out. Please, as a qualifier, know that that is not what's happening here. Do not be misconstrued.
And undermining cultural the job market, and undermining cultural traditions. This feeling is intensified, destabilizing the job market, and destabilizing the job market.
Do I have to redo that right now? Destabilizing the job market? Destabilizing the job market. Destabilizing the job market.
And undermining.
Maybe I have to be a little bit more quiet with that. Destabilizing the job market. Just trying to have it not stick out like a sore thumb. Destabilizing the job market.
And undermining cultural traditions.
Destabilizing the job market. Destabilizing the job market.
And undermining cultural traditions that migrants bring to economies and societies.
Facts.
Another distinctive aspect.
All right. Why do I feel like we brushed over something that was really important? I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of repeated track in here somewhere that I forgot about and just sort of brushed over. So, destabilizing the job market
and undermining cultural traditions.
Okay, so that wasn't that bad. I don't think that was that bad.
Ignoring the complexities and positive contributions that migrants bring to economies and societies.
Facts.
To economies and societies.
Wow, I was staring right at it this whole time. That's crazy.
Political leaders who embrace this form of nationalism often use.
Yeah, this is, you see this very often, actually. The folk, it's stemming in Germany back in the day, the Volkswagen.
Often use the idea of the people versus the elites.
And we know who they conceptualized that as back in the day. Very bad stuff indeed.
Of native citizens against perceived.
I guess that's the start of it. I just feel like there may be more going on here before.
Of native citizens against perceived external threats.
Okay.
Unlike classical nationalism, which was often based on
Okay, I didn't say it was based. I said it was based on. That's all I said. I didn't say it was based. Guys, don't clip that.
Which was often based on homogeneous ethnic or cultural identity, with legalism to justify strengthening state control and repressing dissent. Causes of resurgence.
Okay, where are we at? We're an hour in now? Is that an hour in? 43 minutes. We're 43 minutes in, and we've made it 13 minutes into the production. Kind of. Not really. More like 8 minutes. And this ends over here at 35. These take forever. Especially in developed countries. 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 Developed countries. In developed countries.
Deindustrialization, especially in developed countries, was one of the most visible and painful results of neoliberal globalization. Painful results of
what now?
Results of
What?
results of was one of the most visible and painful results of neoliberal globalization. Was one of the most visible and painful results of
actually, that's better.
Results of neoliberal globalization
There we go.
but also a cultural issue.
What's up, B? How you doing, B? Good to see you, B. Hello.
But also a culture.
Ooh, I'm good. I went on a date today. Really? Oh, that's cool. Where'd you go? What'd you do? Tell me all about it. Tell me all about him or her. I went to a roller rink with a guy. I fell a lot and it was a little embarrassing. Sounds like a fun date, and yeah, that's cool. Love that. That sounds really fun, actually.
These austerity policies were seen as punitive, particularly for the most vulnerable populations, while banks and financial institutions, largely blamed for the crisis, were bailed out with public funds.
This is like the exact same thing that created World War II. You know, you look at the Treaty of Versailles and like how bad those issues were. And you have the exact same thing happening today. And it creates this rise in populism, or people identify with a nation, and it just spells disaster. Yeah, he looked different in pictures than he does in real life, I guess. That's weird. Sorry to hear that. What was the probability that his accent was real? Because you said that he has the wildest British accent you could probably ever imagine. I wonder if it was so over the top that he was overdoing it because it's a fake accent. Because if he is fake, then if he's different, if he looked a lot different in his pictures, then it could be the possibility that he faked his pictures and is therefore also faking his accent as well. What am I drinking today? It is the Ghost Hydration, guys. Check out the Ghost Hydration with your very own limited edition Space Jam Ghost Cup. That's right. If you want a drink that is out of this world, get yourself a Ghost Hydration. I'm not sponsored. I needed to do that. We love Lola Bunny. Yo, facts. Lola Bunny with the big old sorry. I was gonna say naturals, but I won't say that. Come on, everybody loves boobs. Everybody loves boobs. Every single person I know, especially women. Come on, who appreciates boobs more than women? I've cosplayed as her. Oh, sorry, I can't speak. I have cosplayed as her. Wow. Somebody told me that I had a lazy tongue, and I'm trying to. I think that's probably been like my issues with speech growing up. It's just been like the lazy tongue action going on. And it is so unfortunate because my tongue, like I have a lot of dexterity with my tongue, but I don't know if that helps or hurts your speech. Lazy tongue. Maybe because it's so big. Maybe it's my big old tongue. Maybe that's it. Every single thing. And you can even see like all of this down here is my tongue. This right here is all tongue. And you see the upper half of the tongue. So like if I look up and I talk, you can kind of see the way it goes into my throat and then comes all the way back. So like your tongue is a huge muscle in your throat. And so it's like always like contracting and doing these like very fine motor movements. So in order to hit like contextualization, like your tongue needs to go hit the entire span of your mouth and hit individual points of the roof and back in front of your mouth at the time you program it. So speech is like so much deeper than people imagine it to be. So I am confronted with my inabilities when I listen back on the playback. So like if I hear this,
and migration quotas, such as austerity policies and migration quotas.
I can tell that I didn't fully pronounce the D on that but it's and the, but you can't say and the, you have to say and the. So Like, it needs to be there, but it needs to like hit it very briefly and then come back. So there's so much going on with it. Yeah, last time I saw this agent at Agent Day, he was like, when you talk, the words you are saying are not hitting the back of the wall. So you need to practice saying words, enunciating the words. So I was like, all right, okay, all right, cool, yes.
such as austerity policies and migration quotas.
It comes down to the way in which you've conceptualized words in your mind.
This feeling of national
And so, like, little things like that, like, obviously, not the way you would say interests, but, like, I need to have that level of pronunciation in order to do it better next time.
were being sacrificed in the name of globalization and supranational integration.
Supranational.
Were being sacrificed and supranational.
Supranational. I just dropped the latter half of that word. It's crazy. And like in your mind, you don't really hear that, but then you play it back and you're like, wow, I didn't pronounce that at all. I need to do that better next time. I was about to say that was inappropriate, but I backed out. Oh my gosh.
And supranational integration.
I do tongue twisters every now and then. Yeah. Let's see. My favorite one is I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. I wish to wash my Irish it's the transfer between Irish wristwatch. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. I wish to wash my Irish. Yeah, that's the part that I would like always. My Irish wristwatch. And that's because I'm not going all the way to the back of the throat. I have so much issue with the back of my throat. It's really hard to like, get these words to the depth of my throat,
This feeling that national interests were being sacrificed in the name of globalization and supranational integration created fertile ground for the resurgence of nationalism.
Yeah, I think that it's pretty good. But I have like a page of them over there. And I think it's Nicolaus, no. Jack Black. Jack Black has this really funny skit where he talks about how he memorized a whole page of tongue twisters, and he'll just do that over and over before a performance. I'm actually really good with the depth of my throat. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Do you only work in voice acting? No, I am. I am a. What do you call it? I'm a multi-talented guy, So I have my master's degree in chemistry and my bachelor's in chemistry as well. So I've been working in the chemistry field for about 5 years. I work as an industrial chemist at Thermo Fisher. I do that. So that's my 9 to 5, but I'm trying to get to the point because I've obviously, as you can see, been able to invest in some recording equipment, and I have everything necessary to just pump out as many audiobooks as possible. So I'm coming back into my earlier ambitions of acting, modeling, and voiceover work. I do a lot of voiceover work by myself. I do that kind of freelance for my own sake, but acting I do through, there's local programs that reach out to me for acting, but mainly through my agency at Images Agency. I've been on ABC recently. A couple months ago, I was on ABC on an episode of this show called What Would You Do? I was portraying a bad influence friend, and I worked with a really cool guy on that project, and we still keep up with each other today. So really happy that I made that connection and was part of that production. So that was really fun. Love doing that. And I think you can catch that episode on Hulu right now. I think it's on Hulu, and it's on YouTube TV. I think that's where I saw it. And it also aired live, so I thought that was super cool. I love that. How did you act as a bad influence? I told him, come on, man. One drink's not going to hurt you. It's not going to kill you. Come on. It's one drink. That was my character. My character was Bad Influence Friend. That was the character's name. And we were two friends meeting up after like 5 years of not seeing each other. And he's recently sober, and I am continuing my drinking habits. And I was like, come on, dude. Like, I didn't come out here just to chat it up with you. Like, I came out here to have a fun time. Let's drink. So That was my bad influence. That's cool. I've seen the show before. Oh, I love that. Did people intervene? Yes, a lot of people intervened. I'd say most people intervened.
Make America Great Again.
That is such a weird inflection to say that. I don't think that term, that phrase has ever been pronounced that way. Make America Great Again. Like, I don't think anyone's pronounced it like that. Now, like I said, this is a book about this concept. Not saying that this is good or bad. It's just speaking about the concept of the idea of nationalism and how it ties into the Republican Party. It's not saying make America great again.
This motto evoked a vision of a glorious past that had been lost. He said, due to neoliberal and globalist policies.
Oh, he said that? That sounds very, very articulate of him. Because I think I only repeat that second part right there, so let's pull this back over.
And manifestations of these movements.
So, like, man, this is going to be a Frankenstein of a clip.
And cultural world.
I say it so quietly, it doesn't even register as a blip on the radar.
And cultural transformations of...
So... thinking
of the contemporary world.
Definitely not that, but I do like the way that I start that out with, so.
By the economic and cultural transformations of the...
So probably this starts with...
And cultural... by the economic and...
So right there?
And cultural transformations of the contemporary world. Of the contemporary world. And cultural transformation... by the economic and cultural transformations of the contemporary world.
Okay, that's good. It's fair. Love it. Oh, dude, we're at the end. Dude, we're at the end. Dude, we are at the end, dude. That is crazy. Fantastic. So happy to have been done with chapter 4. What is the final time on that? 22 minutes. Yeah, that sounds about right. 22 minutes. So,
by the economic and cultural transformations of the contemporary world.
Nice. Love that. Love that. That is fantastic. Well, there you go. All right. How long is this chapter, though? Because it appears to be one of the longer ones. Oh, 57. No blinking Christmas lights, though. Okay. Okay, no blinking Christmas lights. And then we'll hit it. Chapter 5. I never say that. I said it twice there. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Globalism is based. Globalism.
See, I'm saying globalism is based. I wasn't saying nationalism is based. I'm saying globalization is based. Come on, guys.
This thinking is rooted in the belief that economic interdependence leads to mutual benefits. Mutual benefits.
I think that one was pretty good. Like, the volume seems pretty consistent. This one spikes and then also drops off. Like, I'm going to have to go with the first round. All right. Okay. Well, I am just gonna pop off real quick. Be on a little later today. So, I think I'm craving some food. Go get some food, maybe. Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Kirsten. What's up, Kirsten? Thanks for that advice. I appreciate you. We're about 5 minutes into chapter 5, so I think on the next stream I'm gonna pop in and we're just gonna knock out chapters 5 and 6, and then finalize this. Maybe after a quick little dinner break. So, love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. See you later, Kirsten. Good to see you. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this episode. I'm really happy with how this turned out with the editor, and I look forward to making some more in the future. If you guys want to see how this book turned out, it's called Between the Market and the Nation, and it's available now on Audible. Be sure to subscribe to check the next live stream and see me record and edit live on Lab Dominals. Check it out.